Hey y'all, it's your girl Leah and I'm back with another video. And y'all know I got my wine, so I'm back for another story time.
I'm the highest in the room. Hope I make it out of here. Ain't stressing about the loot.
Alright y'all, so let's get straight into the story time. I honestly really don't know what I'm gonna title this video yet, but it's basically about how my crush had a whole girlfriend. Let's just get straight into it. So y'all, this boy, for the sake of this video, we're gonna name him JJ. JJ was my crush for like a long time. I'm gonna say like a year or two. I just always thought he was so fine. I've never ever said anything to JJ. If he posted, your girl was liking it. If I post, he would like it, but we never had any conversation or anything. And it's crazy because honestly, I knew some of the people that he hung out with, so I could have, just said something to them, but I'm like, no, I want to keep it on a hush hush. And it all started off like a joke. Like I would send it to like my group chat and be like, oh, ooh, my man just posted today, look, look at him, he looked fine. So I started seeing him post more and more and more, y'all. So I'm like, hold on, I need to find a way how to get JJ to notice me. Like, I gotta do something. So I posted, mind you, this is like Facebook days. So I posted like a picture in my story. So I'm like, okay, if this don't get him, then I don't know what is. So I posted a picture of me in my story and he responded to the story and was like, so fine. Y'all, I screenshotted that comment so fast on there. I sent it to the chat. I said, hold on, did he just ask me to marry him? Cause I already just said yes. I just said yes. So my group chat is like, girl, please do not fuck it up, because if you know me, I don't know how to flirt. So I'm like, what should I say? They're like, just say you fine too. It was some corny stuff. I can't honestly remember what they was trying to tell me to say, but it didn't sound nothing like me. So I just responded, y'all, what I would normally say, and I said, thank you. What a heart. So luckily he didn't leave it off there. He was just like, oh, I've been plotting on you for a little minute now. And mind you, that should have been a red flag then, okay? Don't let nobody say that to you. That is so trash and just ill, especially for any guy to even be talking like that. It's just ill. So I'm like, oh, for real? Like feeding into it because I was young and dumb. I'm like, oh, for real? So why you ain't never hit me up before? He was like, oh, I don't be on here like that, so hit my phone. Mind you, avoiding the whole question that I asked, but whatever. I was just pressed that, he had hit me up. So he sends me his number. I end up texting him, but it was super duper late. So I text him, and by the time he texts back, I was asleep. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just text him in the morning. When I wake up the next morning, I get a text and it's like, good morning, beautiful. Hope you have an amazing day. And I just feel like, just like any other girl, that is like the sweetest thing that a man could do. It's like send a good morning text, like, So I'm like, okay, off to the right start. I'm liking it already. Like my crush is about to be my husband. Like, I'm excited. I'm ready. So I text back. I'm like, I hope you have a wonderful day as well, or whatever. He was like, what are your plans? Like, I'm trying to see you. Mind you, I just got your number yesterday. So I'm already in my head loud. I told y'all I be having some dumb moments, but I ain't never slow, okay? Just a little dumb, never slow, okay? So I'm like, hold on, like I just met him, like dang, he needs to slow down a little bit. I'm trying to, get to know him just a little bit before, I just start linking up with him, because just because I know who you hang out with don't mean that you're good people, because people be weird, y'all, real weird. So I'm like, I gotta work today or whatever. So he asked me where I work at. I'm asking him. We're just having like small talk, kind of trying to get to know each other, because honestly, I wasn't trying to get the impression like, oh, you can link with me and we finna be doing something, because it don't be giving that. And mind you, when you're young and dating these boys don't be caring nothing about what you got going on. They just trying to feed your mind a little bit to get you to come over their house. Not I. So he asking me where I work at, and y'all know I had 10 jobs, so I had to list all 10 of my jobs. And he was like, dang, you really be busy, like. And I'm just explaining to him, like, yeah, I'm a busy girl. It's going to be real hard to link up with me because honestly, I will beat around the bush to link with anybody until I feel comfortable through text and phone calls, and then we can link. I don't know if it's just me. Comment down below if you do the same thing. If you meet somebody and you never met them face to face, like, you don't link up with them until you feel comfortable talking to them, like, through text messages and over the phone. Because I be finding it so weird when people be linking up with people and you never even heard their voice before. It be like, why? And now you want to call him weird after y'all done met? But okay. But I'm not judging. I'm not judging. But anyway, so yeah. So I'm asking him questions, little small questions and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, you should call me later on, like when I'm on my way home, you should call me, because now I want to hear his voice. I want to, connect the dots. Like, and mind y'all, he used to go live on Facebook all the time. So I'm like, okay, he be live, so I know what his voice sound like. I'm just trying to make sure, like, ain't nobody trying to play in my face, because this is when catfish used to be like real heavy, and I wasn't trying to get catfish, because if y'all watch my story time from way back in the day, then yeah. So I'm like, okay, when I get off work and you need to call me or whatever, because I'm trying to, like, have a conversation. So he's like, oh, that's fine, whatever, I should be up. So y'all, I used to get off of work super late, like 11, sometimes 12 o'clock. So I was geeked up, like, oh shit, like, I'm telling my group chat, like, oh shit, like, is y'all coming to the wedding or what? Like, I'm a little delulu. So I'm like, is y'all coming to the wedding or what? Because once we get on the phone and I finalize that it's this man, it's over. It's over for all you bitches. I'm gonna be the first one in the group to be married. Do not play. Do not play. So I'm on my way home, y'all. I'm talking to him on the phone. Like, we up all night, literally, like, just having conversation, getting to know each other or whatever. And it was cool. Y'all, we end up falling asleep on the phone. So back in the day, if y'all fall asleep on the phone that one time, y'all gonna do it every single night. That's the routine. Call me, fall asleep every single night. If you do not call me and fall asleep on the phone, you're cheating. Don't care, because this is what we do. So after we then fell asleep on the phone or whatever, he texted me in the morning. He's like, good morning. It had to be a Friday because the next day was a Saturday, and I knew that he didn't work on Saturdays. So he was like, good morning. One of my boys just had hit the chat saying that they wanted to go to your job tomorrow night. So I'm already like, hold on, like, I was not prepared to see this man, but now I'm about to go to work extra cute, like, I'm about to see my man in person or whatever. And it's even better because now I'm gonna be at work, so, like, you can't be on no weird stuff. We not gonna be able to talk for long because your girl gonna be working. So I'm like, oh, okay, so I'll see you at my job or whatever. I'm like, you better come with flowers, trying to be funny. I'm just saying little slick stuff. He was like, oh, you ain't gotta worry about that or whatever. I'm really a gentleman. Just basically, like, trying to boost his ego. And we shall see. So y'all, we communicating throughout the whole day. Really wasn't really talking about much. Like I said, just getting to know each other, because what else is there to do? So I'm happy because, like, the next day I'm going to see him. Like, so I'm thinking about it from that next day. So now it's Saturday, y'all. We're going to fast forward. Now it's Saturday morning. I'm up. I'm like, okay, let me put on my best jeans, because your girl was a size 0 back then, okay? Your girl was very, very skinny. But, a good little skinny jean to make that booty look big, okay? So I'm like, let me put on my best jeans at work, because I need to see, like, I need him to see my imaginary big booty back there. I need him to see that thing move now. So y'all, I'm happy because I was gonna be there from the morning time all the way to night, y'all. I was pulling a double. So I'm like, okay, let me do my hair, let me bring my edge control brush, everything, so when he do say he gonna come, your girl could get ready. So y'all, it's like coming up to like 9 o'clock. I'm working the bar at this point or whatever. So it's me and like two other co-workers because I was serving at the time, but I was like the bartender's help, I guess you could say. So he was like, oh, I'm like, when you come or whatever, I'm gonna be at the bar area. So he was like, okay, cool, like we gonna come up there because we was planning on getting drinks anyways. So I'm like, oh, okay, like cool. But I'm nervous because I'm so shy, y'all. Like I don't know what, like I didn't know how I was gonna react. Like I don't know. So y'all, it's like 9:30 ish, and a whole group of people walk in, and my heart drops. And literally hiding behind this big boy is JJ. So I peeped JJ. He got his hood on, and at my job they don't really want you to be wearing hoods and stuff because it just gives suspicious. So I could see the security guard like pointing him out, like yo, 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 like yelling at him, take your hood off. And he looked back like, okay, he took it off. Y'all, as JJ is walking in, we make eye contact. And when we make eye contact, he like tapped his boy, was like, I'm about to go like up there. Like now I'm reading his lips. He like, I'm about to go up there right quick. So I see him approaching me, y'all, and your girl walked away. I walked the other way, grabbed some drinks real quick. I told my coworker, I'm gonna go deliver these drinks for you right quick, because I was so shy. It's childish, I don't care, but I was so shy. Like imagine liking somebody for like 2 years and like dang, like you really about to finally have a conversation with them. So y'all, I walk away with the drinks, and he was like, he like throw his hand up like this. I'm like, oh, I'll be right back. I'll be back. Give me 1 minute. So y'all, I go deliver the drinks, and he's like sits down at a table. So I walk up to the table but now my nerves is a little bit better because I like then thought of that, like, do not be too hard on yourself. If you are an overthinker, then you get it. I swear. Only overthinkers will honestly understand this. Like, I don't care. Normal people who don't go have like social anxiety and stuff like this, you will never understand us. Never, ever, ever. But anyways, once I went back up there or whatever, I'm cheesing hard. Like you can see all of my 32. So I'm cheesing, he's cheesing. He was like, okay, give me a hug. I'm like, okay, gave him a little hug. It was cool. He was like, how's your night going or whatever? I'm like, good. He was like, why you stop texting me? I'm like, because it got busy. Like it was busy at the job. He was like, yeah, I see or whatever. But now I just know he asking questions, stupid questions, because he's nervous too, because I'm like, duh, you see it's busy. Like, but you know, can't be rude first time meeting him. So I'm like, yeah, you here with your friends? He like, yeah. Duh, Aaliyah, he here with his friends. You just seen that big ass group that he came in here with. But so he was like, I was like, y'all about to bowl and eat? He was like, yeah, we actually gonna need you to be like our server or whatever, but you know, me and my boys, we got money, we ready to give a tip or whatever. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. So y'all, I ended up like going down there with him to serve. He introducing me to his boys. He like, this gonna be my wife. Ew. When I think about it, it's so cliche. But I'm like, oh, hi y'all, you know, waving. Some people I kind of knew of, so we kind of like, oh, I remember you from this, or oh, I know her from this, because honestly my town is not that big, y'all. So we waving or whatever, and everybody was like, yeah, she cool peoples, we know her through this person or whatever. He was like, oh, okay, so y'all know her already. And I'm ready to take that order and get done and over with this, because I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so shy. So y'all, I take their orders. It was cool. At the end, everybody paid. Me and JJ didn't really talk much because he was with his friends, and we would talk like have side conversation, but I was working. It was busy that night. I was really trying to make my money. So at the end, JJ had left. He was like, oh, I'm gonna leave you a tip in the book, but when I leave, just grab the book, because I don't want to leave your money on a thing like that. So y'all, when I went to go grab and like clean up the table or whatever, it was a $200 tip in there. So I'm like, oh, okay, JJ, okay, don't play with him, okay. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, so I take the little tip. I'm smiling. My friend, I put her on. I'm like, girl, that's my crush. So she's like, why are you smiling so hard? I'm like, girl, he didn't left me like a $200 tip. She's like, okay, for real. Like, we talking about it. We geek like, he can come here any day. And I was just happy, like, over $200, but shit, it was better than that. And when you're a server, that means a lot to you. So as soon as I'm ready to go home, y'all, I called JJ. I was like, I got your tip, thank you. And he also left a note. I forgot to mention that. He left a note on there and was like, I love your beautiful smile. So I'm like, oh, he's just so respectful. He's just so cute. He's just so charming. So y'all, I'm like, okay, or whatever. We talking on the way home, normal. Ends up falling asleep on the phone, y'all. So the next day comes or whatever, he texts me like, what you got planned for today? I'm trying to see you, but actually hang out. So I'm like, I'm not really doing much. No, I did have to work. So I told him I had to work that day, but we can hang out on Monday when he get off work because he worked in the morning. I was like, I'm off on Monday, so we can hang out Monday. So we didn't hang out Sunday. Monday comes around and he hits me up like, hey, am I still gonna see you? I was like, yeah, after I leave court. Y'all, I had to go to court. Your girl had a little traffic ticket. So y'all, he was like, okay, so after you leave court, pull up on me. So we was planning on meeting like somewhere local, nowhere, not even at his house, nowhere, just somewhere local, just to hang out, just for a little bit. So y'all, I end up getting ready for court and I'm nervous. I ain't never been to court before. So your girl is shaking in her boots. I'm thinking I'm going to jail for a little traffic ticket, y'all. Y'all should have seen me. I was calling my best friends, putting it in Google. Can you go to jail for a traffic ticket? Y'all, crazy. So I walk into the courthouse late, y'all, and y'all know it's something about them court doors. Them doors be slamming right behind you. So when I walk in, y'all, all eyes is on me. I'm scared. I'm in there scared, terrified, y'all. So I sit in the back and I'm hearing everybody's like court case. I'm like, oh my God, like they ain't here for some real stuff. What did I do, Lord? Why am I in here with these people who is going through all of this? So y'all, I'm in there chewing gum or whatever, just a hot mess. The officer comes up to me, was like, stop chewing gum. And oh my God, it was so embarrassing. Went up there, talked to the judge, and everything went well. And then, no. Let's back up a little bit. So as the officer comes up to me, he's like, stop chewing the gum or whatever. I'm just sitting there. I'm nervous for my name to be called. And y'all know, I told y'all I'm real shy. So I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to say when the judge like calls me out? Like, what am I going to do? So y'all, this girl gets called before me. And as she gets called, her thing was quick and she walks like the long way. So after she talks to the judge, she comes the long way, comes like by where I'm sitting, and she says, like, as she's walking by, you are so pretty. And I say, thank you. And the officer is like, shh, like, cause he's like leaning on the wall after he didn't tell me stop chewing my gum. So I'm like, thank you. He was like, shh. And she leaves out, like, cool. I go up. Mine was fast. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but whatever. So y'all, I end up texting JJ like, hey, I'm about to go home before I come link with you, because I done got dressed up for court and everything, y'all, because that's how scared your girl was. Like, I'm like, hold on, if I'm going to jail today, I'm going in there with my best fit, okay? So I text JJ like, okay, I'm a go home first and then I'm gonna link with you, y'all. So I never got a text back after I said that. So I'm like, okay, that's a little weird. So then I'm like, should I call him? Should I text him again? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call him. Call him, nothing, y'all. The whole night I did not talk to JJ, no nothing. Like, didn't hear from him, no nothing. So I put in the chat like, I don't know this is weird or not, but I was supposed to link with JJ today, and after I went to court, and I never heard nothing back from him. So my friend's like, okay, well, maybe something happened to his phone. Like, don't assume that, it's something, because once I catch a vibe that you moving funny, I be done with the situation. Like, I don't be caring. Like, it don't take much for me to cut you off. So the next day comes around on that Tuesday, no good morning text, no nothing. So I'm on Facebook, y'all, and I am scrolling, like, mind you, throughout the day, nothing, just on Facebook. And I'm gonna say, right before I start heading to my job, y'all, I get on Facebook, and the girl that said, "You are so pretty," at the court, y'all, she was hugged up with JJ. Hugged up with JJ. I didn't even know that I even had this girl on Facebook, but I remember her face. She was hugged up with my man. So I'm like, hold on. So I sent it to the group chat. I'm like, hold on. This gotta be his girlfriend. Like, for her to feel comfortable to post this picture, this gotta be his girlfriend. So then my friend, she's like, hold on, just go through all her photos. She was like, wait, I seen her before too. Like, let me go through all her photos. So we all going through her photos and stuff. It is so many pictures of her and JJ on her page. I'm like, how did I miss this? Like, what? Huh? And I know that she probably didn't, like, know that I had been conversating with JJ, because I'm sure she wouldn't have said nothing to me in court. Like, y'all, I was so confused. I was like, kind of like shook up a little bit. Like, JJ had a girlfriend and I didn't know. Like, where could she have been? Maybe they was on bad terms, because y'all know we wasn't talking for that long. I was just so confused. But y'all, that was his girlfriend. And after that, like, honestly, JJ did hit me up, and I was just like, I think I just responded like, don't you got a girlfriend or whatever? And he never responded back. Y'all, I just kept it real simple with him. We never talked again on none of that. Y'all, they ended up having 2 kids together. 2. I think they broke up probably like 2 years ago. And only how I know that is because he just had another baby. Because, it's no bad blood. I still see him on social media and stuff. But y'all, my crush played the out of me. He played me. Dang. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.